Item 9D, schedule study session meetings to review the proposed fiscal year 2018-19 annual operating and capital improvement program budgets.
City Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. This report we bring to you every year just to get an early jump on scheduling budget study sessions during June, between the time that we are able to deliver the budget to you at the end of May and giving you time to review the budget, discuss it in study sessions, and be ready to consider approval of the budget at the second regular city council meeting in June. We've given you a list of potential dates that do not conflict with a regular city council meeting, and would appreciate your consideration of selecting at least 2 and possibly 3 dates in order to give yourselves plenty of time to schedule adequate review and discussion of the proposed budgets.
Before I open it up, just a question. In light of the comments of the projection or where we're at today, looking forward to the next budget cycle, is there any, do you believe in need, or would it be advised for us to have a study session in regards to prior to even getting the budget to see where we're at, to better understand our current budget?
Well, I'd like to first clarify that the information that I provided at the study session on March 21st was really a retrospective reminder of the current year budget. That budget was approved with $350,000 out of the reserve supporting the ability to balance the base budget. Additional funds were approved out of the reserves in order to fund the enhancement items that were approved by the City Council. So the $1 million potential shortfall is really that which exists in the existing budget and was approved by the City Council previously. So that without, in the comment was specifically that without substantial improvement to existing revenue sources, we will likely find ourselves in a similar situation coming forward for the next year. That said, the budget is really in a very early stage of preparation at this point. We don't currently have a prediction or projections for you, but we're certainly happy to look at scheduling some time for the City Council to consider budget-related issues earlier in the process. I think at this point, I'm not entirely prepared to give you a suggestion about when that might be, when that might occur. I would say towards the end of this month, perhaps. I'm sorry, towards the end of April might be a potential time to do that. But again, we're very actively in the process of preparing proposed budgets right now, and we'll be better able to give you more concrete information with a little bit more time, with a few more weeks.
And thank you. And I'm also wondering to my colleagues whether utilizing that opportunity in some part in April with discussion of revenue, because I think that's a topic we started to broach in the goal vision setting, but obviously there was only so much time, and I think we probably needed to get more into the weeds of it, minutia of it, on possibilities, because it depends on elections and et cetera, and what we think the community is willing to look at or even have for suggestions. So anyway, I'll leave it up to my colleagues what they would like to do. So 2 things. Do we want to meet in April for going over preliminary budget, even though it won't be complete, and talk about revenue enhancements? That's 1. And then 2, City Manager, you want us to select 2 or 3 dates from the list that we've been provided in June?
Correct.
Okay, so Marty, please.
I would definitely like to meet sooner than later. So for the question of meeting soon, yes. And then for the formal study sessions, I'm fine with meeting sooner. The first 3 days are fine with me, or the first 4, however it's needed. We have to do this soon.
Other comments from council?
Through the chair,
Please.
I'm good with any of the dates except the 14th. I have a CCAG meeting, but I'd like some clarification. I heard the city managers talk about an April meeting to talk about the current budget and then possible revenue enhancements going forward. Am I correct?
Well, I heard the mayor suggest the revenue enhancements, and we can certainly put together some discussion information on revenue strategies that the city council might want to consider going forward. My comments related to the preparation of the budget were having to do with next year's budget. The $1 million comment had to do with, I was just clarifying that those comments had to do with current year's budget. So in a nutshell, yes, late April, I think we would be in a position to have certainly more information than we have right now about our projections for next year, and we would be able to provide information to support a city council discussion regarding issues associated with the coming year budget.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. I could just go on my side. I know June 7th I have a meeting in San Carlos at the Transportation Authority. And Irene, you had one on what was it, 14th?
We also have one on the 13th as well.
What's it?
It's the community center.
Is that just the the advisory or for the community?
Advisory.
Okay. So let's. I agree. The sooner the better. So we have here the 11th. Did anybody say the 11th was? Does that work?
Yes.
Marty?
Yes.
Okay. Michael?
I have no conflicts.
Thank you. And how about the 12th before the regular city council meeting? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there's 2. How about the 13th, which is June 13th, which is a Wednesday? Is that the meeting?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I apologize. So, Lauren, I have then
So
that.
like the 18th.
14th, no. 18th? Yes. Yes. Okay, we have 3
11th,
dates,
18th.
and then into the latter part in April.
And I just want to mention, I think that we need to really focus on revenue streams for the coming year, so that, the budget stuff will come and staff will prepare that on these dates, but we really got to get on top of that.
That's what we've asked for the April.
Yeah, so.
That's what the city manager wanted, a little more time, but yes, for also with the revenue. So, given enough
11th, 12th, and 18th of June.
11, 12, 18, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.